Wait, this is an automatic again. Yeah, we are. Right, here we are on American Truck Simulator. We haven't been here for a little while. We're down to the base map plus the DLC maps. We don't have any modded maps installed. This is version 1.35 and we are running in experimental mode on DX11 to give us hopefully a better frame rate. I did a test run last night and it looks beautiful, but we're here today just to do a couple of jobs hopefully in the new map DLC. So let's have a look. We are actually just south of Washington State, which is up here. We're in the last DLC that came out, which was Oregon, and we have a job from Pendleton. I think it's just, well, I suppose it's called Tacoma, because I think that, or sorry, no, it's Olympia we're going to. It's a big digger. It's just going to take us up into the state, and hopefully we can find one of these logging jobs. And somewhere up there looks a bit twisty, so we'll see how that runs. I don't know what the audio is like. This trip's only 270 miles I think it is, so it shouldn't take that long, and we'll get to have a wee look and see what this DLC's like. So the actual only mods I have installed, and there's only one, which is my GPS mod. Right, so let's head in here, get the engine up and running, and we can see it's a big bulldozer we've got. This is my own truck. I don't even know what truck it is. I never paid any attention whatsoever, because I hardly really play this game. It's usually Euro Truck, but we're going to have to find our way out. I think that's it there. Now this GPS mod, if I hit the F2 button, that will give me my mirrors up at the bottom of the screen, which is handy. And we've also got the GPS voice activated, which is another one of the updates, amongst others, in
Get ready to turn right.
In the new version of
Turn right.
ATS. I think I've just killed it. I've hit the wrong button. I've hit the start button and killed the engine there when I'm trying to signal right. That shows you I can't even remember my configuration of the buttons. This is going to be tight. And of course I picked a job which starts at 7:15 at night, so we're not going to see anything. I forgot all about that. It's going to be darkness when we're driving to the end of the job. Talking of darkness, I better get the lights on. Yeah, I like the idea of this GPS voice, which is the one thing that was always missing, because all modern GPSs all have voice activation, or voice guidance if you want it. And it's certainly handy for me sitting back in my chair trying to see the map. Now we're going to try and bully our way out of here. Oh, I like the look of that. So at the moment we are still in Oregon State. We are not going to be that far off crossing the border.
Okay, let's find a new
And
route.
I've just taken the wrong road. So much for the GPS, boys. Help. Where the hell am I going now? Let's have a look before I do a round trip of the whole town. Where the hell are we going now? Ah, we're doing a little loop. Well, we might as well. We might as well for the hell of it. Try and find a gear that works. Well, I'm going to see the end result of this this stream that I'm doing right now, but the actual gameplay with DirectX 11 running in this experimental version of ATS,
Get ready to turn left.
it looks pretty good. I better start listening to this guy or I'm going to get lost.
Turn left.
There's a little bit of shimmering and stuff like that going on, but it is an experimental version. I think I might need to tweak my NVIDIA thing, my NVIDIA program to get it set, because I don't think I've done that since it updated the game, and that might be part of the problem. The GeForce Experience program, which configures your game supposedly to run at its best, but we'll give it a chance and see what it does. So we're supposed to be leaving Pendleton. We've done a whole loop of the town by way of a diversion, an unforced one. Oh yeah, I mentioned about mods installed and telling you that the GPS was the only one that installed. That's a lie. I've just remembered I think I've got a couple of truck mods installed, and this isn't one of them. This is one of the default trucks, but these are trucks that are for version 1.34 and they seem to work okay.
Turn left.
See if we can get this correct this time. Well, this job won't take long, so now this is the way we should have went. So we should be able to do another one after this, and hopefully it's in and around Washington, because that's what we want to have a look around at. also got the speeding warning notification activated in the GPS. You can have that on or off, but again it's handy for somebody like myself who's sitting back from the screen and can't really see the actual speed limit. I think it's 55, but and we're well below that, but if we start going over it, it'll give us an audible warning. And there are quite a few GPS voice mods out there. There's a Terminator one, which I think is for ETS2. There's a Morgan Freeman one, which is for the American truck. There's a few of them. I haven't tested any of them yet. So I think we're running parallel with the border to Washington State. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we are. So if you look there, we've left Pendleton, and this is the border of Oregon and then into Washington. So we're going further along, and then we'll turn north via Vancouver and head up to Olympia, or the outskirts of Olympia, and Tacoma. As you can see, it won't take that long. I think we're going to be pretty much on freeway anyway here, but it takes us into the new state. Tank of fuel, so we don't need any fuel stops. Oh, that's another thing that's been added that I never noticed in previous versions of the game. You will get a pop-up from time to time on your GPS warning you of an obstruction ahead, and that you're going to have to take evasive action and be rerouted via your GPS. I had one of them in the first trip that I done, but we've just started this one, so far we're okay. What gear are we in here? I think this is an 18-speed gearbox. Now, what the hell was that? That was weird. The only thing I remember about Washington State, and I don't know very much about the history and things about the different American states, but what I do know about Washington State is that's where Mount St. Helens is, the volcano that blew its top, what, 30 odd years ago now. Sun sinking down below the horizon. The other additional features that stand out are the emergency refuel option. If you run out of gas, you can call for emergency refueling. It saves you having to call the tow truck, which is good. And probably the major change is in how you buy your garages in the different towns. You don't need to travel to them now, which has always been the bugbear of the initial games, ETS2 and American Truck. You had to travel to that town or city before you could be able to, and yet then obviously had to find where the buyable garages were before you could buy one. Now you can actually just buy them off the map, which saves a lot of time, especially when you start a new profile and you've got a few $100,000 or €100,000 or pounds in the bank, and you're maybe looking to expand your trailer collection. And obviously in some of the states you can't have double trailers or triple trailers or whatever unless you have a garage in that particular country or state, depending on what game you're talking about.
Stay left.
Right, stay left. That's an exit road. And there's different voices you can choose in the GPS as well. Is that the Dailies or the Dailies? However they pronounce it. There's also supposedly been some physics updates to the trucks themselves. I can't say I notice a great deal of difference. That is saying bypass, so I'm going to ignore it. When the green light is on, it means that you should be able to go past it, and I'm just going to do that and see what happens. Yeah, that was the right thing to do. See, I don't drive this game probably as much as I should. I always felt that American Truck Simulator drives a lot smoother than ETS. Even without that, this current update and also the DX11, it always seemed to run a little bit smoother. But then again, I usually run ETS2 with a fair few mods installed, and that can probably affect the running of it. That's either a lake or a river we're driving beside. Only 149 miles to go. Quick look at the map and you can see we're about to officially turn into Washington, the next exit In fact, it might not even be an exit, it's just a turn right, yeah. Turn right or turn left. We'll see if this GPS can help me get there. That's Portland, Oregon, so we're still south of the border. And once we turn off that that exit ramp, as they call them in the States, then we'll be in Washington. Now, what the hell's that saying? Is this talking about a detour? I think it is.
Stay right.
Now the GPS is telling us to stay right to take that exit. Now the problem is that we can't. The road is blocked.
Recomputing.
Now it's telling us to go this other way, so let's see where we end up with this one. Because this is entirely the opposite direction of where we want to go. Down a couple of gears. Let's have a quick look. So the GPS has re-chosen our route. Instead of heading into Vancouver, well, that's fine. That isn't a problem. We're just going back. We're going back down into Oregon to go back up into Washington. But it looks a fairly straightforward route. Fire truck.
Stay right.
There's also, along with this map DLC that's available, there's also I think it's a forest transport mod DLC that you can download as well, which is obviously big trailers and diggers and things that work around in and around the forestry areas in this, not probably just this part of the map, but specifically for Washington. But I dare say you can pick up trailers from anywhere around the map and take them to Washington. Now, are we in the correct lane here? We'll soon find out. I don't think we are, as a matter of fact.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Yep, we chose the right move there.
Exit right.
Now that looks like a big, maybe a big sports complex, a big football stadium or something like that. What's it called? I'm going to crash here looking at that. Doe House, what does that say? Domus Arena. I don't know whether that's real or it isn't. You know, whether that's a representation of a real building.
Stay left.
quite a big interchange here, roads flying above us.
Stay left.
Oh no, telling us to stay left, right. We'll do as we're told, that's going to be an exit lane. A big bridge which obviously we can't see. Oh, I think we should have stayed straight on, yeah, we should have. Got my auxiliaries on. Yes, I do.
Stay left.
Seattle. only got 32 miles to go, so that's us pretty much done. And it's all been freeway. So when we get there, we'll spawn around to find a resting place, if we can. Top up some fuel, not that we need an awful lot, and then look and see if we can find a decent job in and around Washington. Or Washington State, I should say. Other things I believe have been changed have been traffic lights that will maybe vary from state to state. Any sort of localised things have been added.
Stay left.
Although it's hard to get excited about traffic lights.
Stay right, and then exit right.
Right, so we're heading right.
Exit right. Stay left, and then turn left.
Our customer's expecting delivery, so hopefully we're going to get there in time.
Turn left.
Those traffic lights have got yellow lines around the outside trim. It's only a slight thing I've just noticed there, but how significant that is I don't know. Now if you've seen me before at this game, you can see how bad I am, and you'll know how bad I am at parking these damn things, especially these American trucks and trailers. This is bound to be hopeless. Now where the hell are we going now?
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
Third exit. That's one. That's two. And this is three.
Exit now.
Yeah, I like that little prompt there just before you turn. That's quite good. Now,
Stay left, and then turn left.
now where the hell's the left turn? Is this it here?
Turn left.
Well, we'll do as we're told. I cannot see where the hell I'm going here. Is this the road here?
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, there it is there now.
Your route guidance is now finished.
How the hell do we get into that? Ah, right. Well, this will take about an hour to get this thing parked. going to get the job done. That might not get it done either. Well, that's as near as damn it, so that's fine with me. Right, what I'll do is I'll move the wheel out of the way so I can get closer to the screen. And we'll have a look and see, first of all, where we can rest up for the night. That's that out of the way. Yeah, the other thing, of course, is my money cheat and experience cheat to test these maps. I've got that installed. I keep lying about the things that I've got installed. Right, so world map. Now we're in Olympia, and or more or less in Olympia. So we went. That's actually a garage that you can purchase there. So we can't take a rest there because we don't want to be buying that. Now that's a repair place there, but it doesn't specify that you can take a rest there. There might be, it's difficult to say, there might be something hidden over there. So what we'll do is we'll put a GPS marker there, get rid of the map, and we'll go to Flycam, put the engine off, if I can remember how to do it, and we're in developer mode, so we can go to Flycam and we will fly over here to where the GPS is telling us. Right, that's the oh no, it's not it's a recruitment agency, that is. Right. Walbert. No. Right, there's where you can get your truck repaired, so, and there's where we can take a rest, although it doesn't really make it very clear that you can, but anyway, we'll just spawn here.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
And go into the service. I don't think there's much damage done, nothing. Do that. Of course, remember, you can't do any of this unless you've got the game in developer mode, which allows you to use the Flycam. Let's see if we can just spawn in here and take a rest, and then we'll look at the jobs. What time is it anyway? It's 1:45 in the morning, so it's going to be like after 9 o'clock.
Never mind.
In the morning.
I'll find a new route.
Or maybe we can't take a rest here. I thought that would allow us to take a rest. It doesn't seem to. Let's try this one. Maybe we weren't far enough in.
Okay, let's find a new route.
And then again, maybe not. Maybe they're only there for show, and that's why it doesn't show. It only shows the repair option there, but doesn't show that you can actually rest here. That's strange, that. We're going to have one more go, maybe get a bit closer.
Finding new route.
Nope. Right, get rid of that. Go to the map. Where the hell's the world map? Get rid of the GPS. There doesn't seem to be many resting areas there. You've got to go all the way into Tacoma. Right. Right, that should take us in and around Tacoma. there's definitely resting places here. Look at the size of that. Big car park. Oh, that's a big yard, big shipyard, is it? Is there a pier here? It looks like it. Looks like a big port. Right, so, well, there's a job in there. Another option for jobs in there. We need to head this way to be able to take a rest. There seems to be options in and around here somewhere. And this looks like somewhere we can park. Surely it'll work in here. Yes, there we go. So we're taking a rest, and it's now gone 12:24 in the afternoon. Let's look at the jobs in this area. In fact, I was going to look at the external contracts if it came down to it. Right, so well, we haven't actually discovered Tacoma, although we're over that direction. That's going to Barstow. Olympia, Phoenix. That's going into Oregon, Los Angeles. Well, that's going back down south and east to Yakima, and that's just a localized one, right? Let's go back over and have a look and see what there is in Spokane. Well, that's just bringing us back over to Tacoma, but that looks as if well, that's a double trailer. And they're just local again. Yeah, maybe it's worthwhile trying down in Portland to see if there's anything going up to Washington from there. Well, that's one we've just done, more or less, back up to Spokane. And that's to Yakima. I've got an idea. Let's try this. Right. Again, that's not helping us discover Colville. Where the hell do we have to go to discover Colville? We'll try spawning here. Right, that's better. I'll go back into that petrol station or fuel stop and spawn there, then look at the jobs in Colville. Trying to find something that's going to take us in one of these backwoods jobs. Let's see. Colville. How's that going? Wenatchee. And they're all going south, and that's Colville going across. Right, let's try that one. I don't know what the hell that is. Is it some kind of truck? I don't know what that... an all-terrain crane, £77,000 in weight. Right, so we'll choose that as a destination then. Oh, it's heavy transport. We'll just fly along here. World's most happy cattle, finest natural products. Level crossing. Little birds chirping in the background. A little sway in the trees. What does that say there? We can get up there to read it. Sea horizon. Well, this looks like a boat manufacturer. I think that would be fairly obvious from the evidence we have in front of us. The question is, though, is where would my trailer be? I don't think this is the right place, is it? Let's find out. I thought it was a crane. Well, there it's there. Yep, Colville to Wenatchee. Let's take the job. We'll continue that. Head towards the flag in your map. It's somewhere in there. Well, I ain't going to be driving to it. I'm just going to cheat my way across it. Ah, there it is. That's why I couldn't see it. It's hidden behind the boat. Right, so that's the off-road crane. Right. And the thing is when you spawn a truck like this, it saves you reversing into the trailer to hitch it up, because you'll automatically be hitched up as soon as you've chosen the job. So we have just got 188 miles to go, and that's going to take us, well, it doesn't even look as if that's going to be anywhere in the backwoods. We're looking to see if we can get lumber or something like that. Find a job with lumber on it. That'd be the best bet to take us somewhere maybe into the hills. Right, anyway. That'll be the... When you see a place called Grand Coulee, I'm sure there's a Grand Coulee Dam. I'm aware of that and I've heard of that name. Well, this again is just going to be a short trip from outside Spokane over to Wenatchee, which sounds like a Native American Indian name or a derivation of it or something. Right, so we'll get the wheel back in position and then we should be ready to go, which hopefully will allow us to see something in a bit of daylight rather than driving through the night. Yeah, and this is a tight bit with these big trailers. Because they don't have steerable back axles, these damn things, and yeah, we're already caught in the bloody gate. I should have went into that a lot wider. And of course you've then got that bloody carry on there that totally fucks you up. Excuse my French. I think we're okay now. Well, there's lumber somewhere because that train was full of it.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I hope they don't expect me to reverse this into position when we get to the destination, because they've got two chances of that happening. Oops. 0 and none. Oh, what the hell is this now? Not another bloody way station thing. And we don't have the bypass option, so we're going to have to get it done. Where the hell are we going in here? Yeah, have a nice day.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Go straight.
I can't say I've got much love for these big articulated trailers. They don't do it for me, I'm afraid. I mean, the turning circle on them is huge. You need like a 6-lane highway to actually make a corner.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Go straight.
Saying go
Stay
straight.
right, and then exit right.
Yeah, that was a bit. Now, where the hell
Exit
am
right.
I? Did it tell me to exit right here? Yeah, it is. That's a bit better. Couldn't see my little arrow there. We're going to cut that off again. Look. That's what I hate about these things. Nigh on impossible to drive them. And I'm going to reverse into that car now. Back end of the trailer was catching that wall. Anyway, we've eventually found our way out of the town. Still hopefully in one piece.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Well, we've had no problems whatsoever with frame rate loss. No evidence at all. It's running perfect. Very smooth. That's two in the afternoon, so plenty of daylight left.
Go straight.
This bloody thing again. Many times we're going to have to weigh these trucks. Now, where the hell do we go? Weigh station in there. Helps if you read the signs.
Okay, let's find a new route. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Well, this is like desert again. Just over 100 miles to go in this one. Yeah, I thought that was a sign for a railroad crossing.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
What does that say there? Well, that shows our destination on the left. And the other one's going to where? Great Cooley Dam. Yeah. We might go there at some time, but maybe not today. about 6 in the evening, so get the lights on. Watch the speed a little bit, just getting a wee bit too fast.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Don't see anything that way. Miles to go. That was short and sweet.
Get ready to turn right.
Give ourselves a little bit more room here.
Turn right.
Well, we can turn right on the red light. Customers expecting delivery. To the left here, or stay
Go
in the
straight.
right? Go straight, good. That's the information we need.
Stay left.
Yes, I'll do that.
Stay left and then turn left. Turn left.
So this is Wenatchee, I think it's called. Got to go green now. We're going to be crossing the railroad line again and then turn right at the end here.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Go straight. Turn left.
Right, that's where we're supposed to be parking.
You have arrived at your destination.
No, we
Route
haven't.
guidance is now finished.
No, we haven't. I've still got to get in the damn place. I'm never going to make that. Never in a month of Sundays am I going to make this. You know what? To hell with that, carry on. I'll be there all bloody day trying to park that thing. Not in your life. It is not made for reversing that type of trailer. And I would have been going round in circles for 3 days trying to get a way in to get that part. And I don't have the patience. Right, so far we've not seen anything of the forestry in this damn state. So, another look at the map. Now, what time of day was it? Let's have a look. It was about 7 o'clock at night, wasn't it? Yep, 7 o'clock. So, look at the map. And, right, so we want to get back into town. We want to get back into there. And take the rest stop there. So, get rid of that. Put the engine off. Get into fly cam. Take a shortcut across here. And we've got fuel there, so we can park the truck here and then just come straight out and get fuel.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Get rid of the cursor on the map and get rid of, where the hell is it? There. Take a rest stop, should be about, what time? About 5 in the morning? Yeah. Right, let's look for a job. Job market, freight market, and what we're looking for. Right. We'll go into Arizona, New Mexico. That's one to Aberdeen. No, supposedly there's all these sort of lumber jobs going on in Washington, and I've yet to find one. Well, that one's going across to Aberdeen. What sort of distance are we talking about? That just looks about a couple of hundred miles max. Yeah, 274. And it's just a double trailer. What's that there though? Well, that's from Wenatchee down south. That's no good. So the double trailer is across to Aberdeen. It's just a pity you can't. Well, of course, that's the benefit of having your own trailer. Now, why didn't I think of that? Hang on a sec. Let's try this. Let's get out of that. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Trailer dealers, trailer purchase. That might be a better idea. That's the logger one. That looks more like the job we want. So there's a couple of pages of these, so let's just go through them and make sure that we're choosing the right one. You see, these ones are the ones that are locked because we don't have a garage in Nevada, Oregon or Washington. So that's like a double trailer and triple trailers. We'll worry about that at a later date. What we want to be looking at is that logger one. That's the one we want. So we will customize configuration of that. Not that I think there's an awful lot to be customized on it by the look of it. No. Now, what the hell does that do? That just gives you more, whatever you want to call them. And we will use the preset, and not an awful lot. I wouldn't expect an awful lot of configuration to be done. That's just to add side lights, little side lights, and that'll be for the mud guards and things, reflectors. Right, that one there. And I think that's pretty much it. So that's coming to what, $50,000. Confirm that and purchase. I can't remember. Where the hell am I based? San Diego. Right. Well, this is because I haven't bought a garage in Oregon, not Oregon, in Washington. I'm having to send it down there. Unless there's an easier way of doing it. I haven't worked it out yet, but that's where we have to send it down to San Diego. And come out. This is a long drawn out way of doing this. I'm sure there's an easier way to do it that I haven't, because I haven't played this that much. I haven't worked it out. So we've got a trailer. If we go to Garage Manager, it seems as I moved these things around. I'm lost a bit. There it is there. So we go there. We go down to our garage. I think the other thing I need to do is I need to click use for that trailer. That's the other problem. Hang on a minute. Now, there we go. Trailer manager, that's what I'm looking for. That one there. And then I have to use. Blah, 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 blah. Yes. Right, so the trailer's been attached. Now that means the big benefit of having your own particular trailer, particularly in the Washington DLC, is that now that you've got a logger trailer, which I have, we can come out of that. It's attached to the truck. So it should be. Let's have a look. Where are we? Now what time is it? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Where the hell's my trailer? Oh, of course I'm still at Wenatchee. I need to do that. Come out. Well, the trailer is attached, it's just it's so dark at night you can't see it. Right, so that's in San Diego. We won't worry about that. We'll go to the job market. Sorry. We go to job market and we go to cargo market. That's what we're looking for. Right, now. Well, you see, the problem there already is that, well, that's shown us all the main jobs that are available. That's not what we're really interested in. What we want to do is check and see if there's any. That's going to New Mexico. That's just going to Olympia. Go to Colville. And again, that's going from Colville to Colville, so that's just across town. Right, where was the other place we went to? We started at Pendleton, New Mexico, Arizona, New Mexico, Oregon. We'll try Wenatchee. Kennewick, Everett. Well, that's a short one because that's only 134 miles. But whether it takes us on any logging roads, I don't know. But we will go to Wenatchee. Go to. Now, how the hell do you spell this again? Wenatchee. Enatchee. Right, come out of that. spawn here. Go to the job market again. Cargo market. Wenatchee. Right, so that one was Everett. That one's down south. And that one's down into Oregon. Let's look at this one. This is the one we had looked at initially. Set that as a GPS. We'll just cheat our way along rather than driving to it. We are in here somewhere. It must be that one. Of course, the other problem is we've got to open the gate, which is the danger of spawning your truck there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn it the other inside, rather than just to save time, rather than driving and doing all the driving up to the gate and opening the gate. Let's have a look. See, the gate will open now, but that also gives us the chance to spawn a bit further from this side and get right over the marker. That's better. Cargo market, and that's the one. Everett, take job, and it's 3:42 in the morning. It's telling us to go there to load up our trailer. So again, I'm just going to cheat my way there to do it, and then we can get loaded up. So that's the one surefire way of eventually getting some sort of lumber delivery in this state, is actually just to go and buy yourself the proper trailer for the job. So now we have a full load of lumber. Have a look at the map. It's only 130 odd miles, and once again I don't think it's going to be over many logging routes here. I notice there's a ferry terminal there, either across a lake or across a river, but this looks fairly straightforward as well, unless it's over the mountains. There looks like a little detour there where the road, well, that's not a detour, that's probably where the two lanes split around a hill or something like that. Now what's that there? This looks like maybe a runoff. So that's Highway 2. There's another bloody weigh scale thing. I don't want to be running into that. Jesus. Right, anyway. So time to get the steering wheel back across. And then we can get going. I'll eventually at some point, maybe not in this stream, but I'll eventually find one of these logging roads into the hills, which is about as close as you can get to the off-road driving options in other maps, in ETS2 in particular. That's the one thing I've always not liked about Eurotruck and ATS, that without the modders out there, the roads are too perfect. They've always been too perfect. You know, potholes and things like that are non-existent. Right. Now, where are we getting out of here? I should have thought of that first. Oh, well, that's the gate, so that's the way out. Right, let's go. Give ourselves plenty of room to get out of this place.
get ready to turn left. Turn left.
The road should be quiet at this time in the morning.
Stay right. Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Right, we go now.
Stay right.
Oh shit, this bloody way station again. Come on. We're going overboard with this crap.
Recomputing. Caution. Please mind the speed limit. Stay left.
saw on the map. Now we're merging again. Oh shit, he's decided to pull across. Now, unless this has to be narrowing down to one lane, but he should have stayed in the right lane, in the crawling lane, until further up to let me past. Bloody useless AI driver. Yeah, we're going down to one lane. I think there's a bit of a view down there, but we can't really see it. What the hell is that? What the hell was that? Let's get out to have a look. What is it saying? Keep right. I noticed that now once I hit the wall. 5% damage and 1% damage. Frame rates are still surprisingly good, especially with all these trees. And 54 miles to go. looks like a logging road there on the left. That looks like a railway line. This. Hopefully we don't get stopped at this one. Surely we don't get stopped at this way station. No, it's giving us a green light. Thank goodness for that. They've stopped at every bloody way station almost. Detour, surely.
Stay left.
Yeah, well, I can't stay left because of this bloody roadblock. You know what? I'm going that way, see what happens.
Go straight.
Yeah, I think we ain't getting past that. We ain't getting past that. But I'm going to cheat my way past it. That's what I'm going to do. Now, how did you manage to lose your trailer like that, buddy? Right, anyway.
Okay, let's find a new route. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
Everett Discover.
Go straight. straight. Go straight.
Traffic lights are thick and fast here. Hoyt Avenue.
Stay right, and then continue straight. Go straight. Get ready to turn right.
I'm ready, whenever that's going to be.
Turn right.
Now, what does that say there? Shipyard. So it's the port of Everett is further on. So this trailer, imagine it would be eventually going onto a container ship or something like that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Now,
Your route guidance is now finished.
yeah, but my parking guidance isn't on. Am I going to make this turn? Well, that was painless. Engine off, that's what I had to do. Right, so that's done. Right, I'm going to have one last look at the job market. One final look. But let's see the current company job offers. None. Oh, that's handy. Job market, cargo market. So there's absolutely nothing in Everett. Let's have a look at Olympia. Well, again, just a short run from Olympia. Let's try Wenatchee. That's going to Albuquerque. That's going to Bellingham. And that one's the one that's going south. Well, I think we've had our fill of login deliveries. We haven't found a login route yet. I don't think there can be that many. But they're certainly not easy to find. I've got the right trailer. Just they ain't coming up for us. Anyway, that's been a little look at some of the Washington state. So what we've now got is Washington, Oregon, Nevada, well, California and Arizona were the original ones. Then you've got to say Nevada and then New Mexico. So the question is, even though this one's just been launched, is where are they going to go now? They've gone as far north to the Canadian border as they can, so it would stand to reason that the next place would either be there, which I believe might be Idaho, or further over into what might be Texas. Now that would be a big map addition, because Texas is, I think, one of the largest states apart from Alaska, but that would be the next one to go into, so that'd be a big project. I think that's Texas, I could be wrong. And then whatever these states are here, I haven't a clue, but they've obviously given themselves a big scope for expansion. And it would be a question of whether ATS would ever want to expand into Canada. Obviously there's a Canada Dream map and coast to coast maps that will have to be configured. I think they're already released, as a matter of fact, to go with version 1.35, but that's still to come. So until next time, we will bid you good day, and we will see you